ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Ex-Contestants of the Block. How are you two? We are joined by Mick Neven and Nicky Wilkinson. How are you two beautiful people? How are you going? Say hello to the beautiful people.
Hello. Very well. How are you, Christian?
Yeah, not too bad. It's been a whole few days since we haven't seen each other.
I know.
But here we are reunited.
It's too soon, if anything.
Yeah, a bit more time would be nice.
We expect to see you twice a year and no more.
Yeah, just let us digest in between, you know.
Yeah.
Good to have you guys here. Famous Australian comedy couple, you know, one of the few. Good on you guys.
Technical term is Australian comedy power couple.
Power couple,
Yeah.
fuck yes. And how long have you two, obviously let's go with done comedy, and then how long have you two been in a relationship, if you don't mind?
Comedy I've been doing since 2012, 2013.
Old.
So, yeah.
So I started the same year. I don't know why I was talking shit. Sorry, Mick.
22 years.
22 years?
years, yeah.
Fuck, I think you'd have the hang of it by now, Mick.
I know, I should be less obscure.
Yeah, fuck yes. All right, here's a question for each of you individually, if you don't mind me asking. Who's the funnier one in the relationship?
Shall I field this one?
Sure, go for it.
There's no doubt
Mick's
Nicky...
that old that he was like, I'll talk for the lady.
Yeah. Nicky's definitely the funnier one, but I'm the one with more confidence in my ability, so I probably come across as the funnier one.
Oh, okay. So you
answer.
really
That
are the
was
funnier
good.
one, but you know people think I'm funnier. Is Mick's answer.
Massive ego.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's spoken like a man who does not want blowjobs ever again. What do you think, Nicky? You can be objectively truthful. Don't look at him. Fuck him.
I think we've got, we each bring our own skills to the comedy industry and being very diplomatic.
Yeah, you guys
We're
suck.
both
You know,
It's me.
you know why? Yeah. You know why they're being so cordial to each other is because recently I hear you guys have embraced the van life.
Yes, we just moved into with a van life comedians. Is that what
Fuck
we've
yes,
gone
that's
with?
what everyone wants to be.
Yeah.
We've got 102 followers on Instagram
Oh,
so
awesome.
far. Yeah,
114
Yeah.
now.
it's going really well.
114. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I know.
How many
So,
of them are primary schools?
yes, we can't fall out with each other because the space is too small.
Like I said, so you
Yeah.
guys. So what's the biggest trip you guys have done so far?
We drove over here.
Drove
So that's the
drove
biggest
here.
one so far,
From-
yeah.
Sunshine Coast to Perth.
And how long did that take you?
3 days to get to my brother's house near Ceduna, and then 3 days from Ceduna to...
We smashed
Yeah.
it out. We didn't really
I hear
take our
that
time.
in those vans. I hear that the common saying is that you lose 1 square foot every day. It feels smaller
I
and
thought
smaller.
you were going to say when the vans are rocking or something more
You
interesting.
know,
They're both valid.
Yeah, they're both valid. But yeah, you guys had any arguments so far that you're like fucking, but then she's just right there.
We haven't actually. I think we get on all right.
We get
in
on
the
all right.
van.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's nice. Like on the way over here, we pulled up. We had to stop for the night near what's the place on the border? I can't remember it. It's very small and inconsequential. But we just drove down a dirt road, pulled off on the side of the road, lit a
I don't
fire.
even know what Nicky does to you in the van, mate.
Pulled off on the side of the road. No, lit a fire and then just sat by the fire, watched the sunset, and ate fresh cooked oysters Kilpatrick.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
I'm
that's fucking
English, so
great.
I'm sat in the bush, and once you get over your fear that Wolf Creek is going to happen, it's actually quite enjoyable.
I mean, if anyone's going to be Wolf Creek, it's the man sitting next to you. So I think you're pretty safe.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Oh, great. Fucking A. Oh, nice. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's go something a little bit random here. Any toxic traits either of you possess? We're just getting to know each other.
We're just nice people.
Yeah,
You're trying to get
you guys are, like I must say, Nicky, you are one of the most wholesome. Mick, you've got a kid show called Pinger Man, so I don't know what that says about you.
toxic traits. Do we have any toxic traits?
Oh, look.
No. Let's do this. You
Do I
tell
have
me
any?
one of Nicky's toxic traits, and Nicky,
yeah,
you give me
okay.
one of this.
Yes, all right. I can tell you. One of Nicky's toxic traits is that she...
We're all on the edge of our seats here.
Oh, yeah, she's not a morning person, so I end up doing all the morning jobs. Like, I'm the one who has to wake up and take the dog out. And she's real crusty in the morning until she
Crusty is a fucking interesting word.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Till I've had a
Have
shower.
a bath. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
I'm the one that has to wake up and take the dog for a morning walk. and stuff
Imagine
like
that being your toxic trait. You're
Yeah.
like a lion. I mean, it's not really. It's not really
That's
toxic.
pretty good. All right, and you got one for me?
When he gets drunk and then we're asleep, he'll have like these weird night terrors. It's not toxic,
Night
but again,
terrors?
but
Oh,
it's
that's
like
just-
he's at war.
Well, I mean, that's just given his age and apparently his
Takes him back
conscription
to
into
nap.
Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll just like bolt upright and wakes the whole house up.
Really? What does he
Where we're
say?
staying in Perth. Oh, just like, go after him, get it! Like, just really,
Oh, fuck, you got some
really
you
aggressive
got some shit
stuff.
you're hiding in your past.
There's
That's
some trauma buried deep in there,
He,
Shin.
he
yeah.
needs therapy.
Fucking A.
That's
All
it.
right. No, that's great. That's a great answer. All right. What about? I got one here. You guys have a joke that you've told on stage that you've instantly regretted?
Any racist gear that you've got out, Michael?
Automatically goes to the racism. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one that I did.
Oh yeah, you'll probably have a lot more than he.
Yeah, I've got a few. I'm not gonna lie. I one time got asked to do a birthday party, and this lady was just like, "Oh, it's for my sister," and I was like, "Okay, great. She loves you. It's gonna be awesome." I was like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "Oh, we want you to roast her." So I was like, got a bunch of information, like she worked for like a oil and gas company. She likes partying here. She likes drinking this. And at the very end, she goes, "Oh, and also she's missing a foot." So feel free to go after that, right? So then
You're like, start with the
yeah,
foot.
of course.
Open
I'm
with
like,
the
open
foot.
with the foot. So I was like, how did it happen? He lost in a scooter accident. So then, like, my opening line, and mind you, this is like her 35th birthday where all her loved ones are gathered, and they don't expect a comedian coming on. I surprised her, right? So they're like, oh, so we've got a comedian coming on, and then I came up with a microphone in this very noisy pub and just shat on her for about half an hour. I think I opened with, yeah, give it up for yada yada. I heard you lost your foot in a scooter accident, which is unfortunate. But do you ever think that was God's way of telling you not to ride a scooter, you fucking loser? You know what I mean? It just went hard, and I was just like, did not go down
Happy
well.
birthday.
Yeah, I could not have got out of there. Like, literally, I was planning to do 15 minutes. I did 14 and a half and left. Legged it.
Yeah.
During the Essendon drug saga,
Oh, nice.
one that I nearly regretted. The Essendon players they put on a comedy. They had a comedy day at the Comics Lounge, and then so being an Essendon supporter, the boys at the lounge reached out to me and said, "Come do the Essendon team comedy day." So we're backstage, and 2 minutes before we go on, some media guy comes out and he goes, "Listen, we're going. They're right in the middle of the drug saga at the moment. They're all doing their WADA interviews. The boys are under a lot of stress. They just want to have a laugh. So don't do any material about the
How
drugs."
could you not?
And all of us just looked at our notepads and go, well, scratch
Yeah.
that, scratch that, scratch that. But then I had to do 20, so I'm 10 minutes in and it's going well and getting a lot of laughs. And in my head, I just went, fuck it. And I said, I'm glad you guys are really enjoying this, because 6 months ago, I was a terrible comedian. But then I started getting these humour injections into my stomach. And now I'm good. And there was dead silence for about 3 seconds, and I thought, oh, no. And then 4 people at the back started laughing, and then the rest of the room just caught on from that and sort of went, yeah, well done.
That's the silent one. Sometimes you need the boss's approval before laughing at that.
It
joke.
was a long 4 seconds, but that was a close one.
Yeah, great. Nikki?
I can't think.
You can't think of one? I did a kids show one time, and
Straight away.
Why are people booking you for birthdays
That's
and kids
crazy,
shows?
right?
Like,
Yeah,
shows.
it was actually here at the Comedy Lounge. I was doing the kids show, I was emceeing, and I asked a kid here with his dad. I was like, "Oh, mate, who do you like better, mum or dad?" And I put the microphone to him, and he goes, "Mum." And I was like, "Oh, that's a bit harsh, mate. Dad's sitting right here. Why don't you like Dad?" And then he just goes, "He hits me."
Oh my God, no! Oh my God.
Good wholesome fun.
Yeah.
I very nearly swore in a kids show. We've been doing a kids show. It's finished now at this Fringe, and we got some of the kids up to tell a joke, and it was like the last show, so we'd done like however many shows. Last day before the school holidays went back, and a kid was queuing up to tell a joke. I said, "What's your name?" She said, "It's Audrey." And I like that name. And I was about to say, "I fucking love the name Audrey."
Hey, but like at least that was positive.
And it came out
interaction,
just
you know?
like, yeah, Audrey. It's just like, so yes, that was probably the...
You've dropped
was
your standards
close.
since I've known you, Nikki. You get impressed by mundane things now.
I don't even think I like the name Audrey. It was just in that moment I did for some reason.
All right, we're going to finish up with this last question. Besides this interview, what is the worst decision you've ever made in comedy?
That's it. No, it's just literally this.
It's a rough trot. This and any Melbourne International Festival gig.
Worst decision.
Choosing the wrong venue at several Fringe World festivals.
Would you like to name venues?
Doing my solo show at the Brass in the first week of the festival this year, and having 2 pretty good opening shows and think, hello, bit of momentum's building here, and then a 6-day, 40-degree heat wave.
It's rough, isn't it, out here? I mean, you guys are from, like Queensland area, and that's quite hot too, but it's a different beast here,
Just
isn't it?
a big fucking mistake. Did not sell one single extra ticket that week.
Right.
The only people that came to see the show were people who had bought tickets 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Anything from you, Nicky?
I did a little cruise from Hull to Amsterdam.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
No? What about it in particular?
Well, it's just a really
shit?
choppy, so you're
Oh,
sort
so
of
on the
and you're
sea,
like-
so you're seasick the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Imagine
just
throwing up
the-
mid-joke. That'd be
just-
fucking
yeah.
amazing.
I just think the clientele on those things are just not,
Yeah, they're rowdy at least.
Yeah.
But maybe it takes a bit more than the name Audrey to get them excited.
Any Audrey's in? Yeah.
All right, well, anyway, thanks for coming, both of you guys, or however you responded to this. But we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.